Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, your boys are back. Representing Cuz We Geeks, where we encourage you to stay geeks. Listen, man, it is a man that's feeling this kind of way right now. All these emotions, look at all these emotions I got on my shirt. This is how I'm feeling right now because what's going on and with the state of Star Wars. It is your boy, Real.
It's your boy, Cross 'em Up Will. We'll talk about that later on in the show. What that means.
Yeah, man, my bad, man. I ain't mean to have that long example of what I was talking about, but y'all about to see here in a second, man. Listen, man, we definitely appreciate y'all coming out, geeking out with your boy. Like I said, I know it's been a while. Life be lifing, place be full. I mean, it's be a lot of stuff going on, man. So we definitely try to get what we can, man, to help you guys. I mean, should I say, give you more content for you guys to take in, man. So listen, if you guys are new, we definitely still appreciate the support of the people who watch the channel. We definitely would appreciate if you guys will hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and
Sure.
also too hit that like button, hit that Lizike. Help us get them likes up, man, to find more geeks like yourselves, man, to join us here to geek out. All right, cuz man, we're here on a Saturday afternoon, man, here in Geeksville, man. About to get our geek on, man. You ready?
Yeah, man, always.
So no major topic, just a few things that dropped that we can kind of conversate on here. So we gonna go ahead and get into dun, 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 the quick hit news. Cuz there's a reason why I got this shirt on, man. The expression you see on Darth Vader's face is the reason why. Is probably the main reason for this topic here, man. Let me just show you this topic. So, Lucasfilms are reportedly developing, cuz. Don't laugh. Just listen to what I gotta say before you start laughing. Lucasfilms reportedly developing a Star Wars episode 10 to 12 to continue the Skywalker saga. Okay. Says new reports suggest that the new trilogy is not continuation of the Skywalker saga and will instead be the beginning of a whole new story. Star Wars has a new movie trilogy that's reportedly in development at Lucasfilms, and it will supposedly be continuation of the Skywalker saga. Longtime X-Men writer and producer Simon Kinberg, this is interesting, has reportedly closed a deal to write the new trilogy of films, which are being described as episode 10 through 12, and produce them alongside Lucasfilms head Cuz favorite person of all time, Kathleen Kennedy. It also noted that this is a new trilogy of Skywalker films, will be independent from the previously announced Star Wars movies in development, including James Mangold's movie about the first Jedi. Ooh, I didn't even know that. And director, I can't pronounce this guy's name, film about the new Jedi Order being built by Ray Skywalker. All right, cuz. Also, too, let me go ahead and put this in here too. Uh, you sent me this earlier. So
Yeah.
supposedly they said that Disney has pulled the 2026 Star Wars movie from the release calendar. It says Disney pulled the 2000 I'm sorry, December 2026 Star Wars movie from its release calendar, replacing it with Ice Age 85. Uh so cuz a lot to take out of those two.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you have at the man before I kind of give my opinions of it, man. But what's your thoughts, man?
Uh, if they are moving away from the Skywalker saga, I like it. That's what I want them to do. To be honest, let them get. Star Wars has just so much story to tell. Uh,
Yes.
and it doesn't have to be around Skywalker. Skywalker is the saga that helped build up Star Wars. Now they can use what they built up to grow it at this point, and that's just what I want them to do. And I'm sure a ton of other fans want them to do as well. Just a constant fluctuation as well has been bad with the 2D6 film being pulled. It's I don't know if they just keep getting in their own way or if it I don't know what it is. Like it's something that they just can't figure out and it's harming the product overall. Because when you constantly have changes like that as far as yes we're gonna do this film. Now no, we're not gonna do this film. it's a huge influx, and it only hurts more than it's able to help. So that's what I'm hoping is that they get that figured out sooner than later, especially if that does entail having to replace Kennedy, Kathleen Kennedy, which you will love. What you think?
Cause I'm just gonna. I think that needs to start being like a little catchphrase for Star Wars, and it needs to go more like Star Wars is going to Star Wars, bro. Because this is getting old, man.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, let me look this up real quick, man. I know this ain't professional. Hold on, real quick. What was the last movie? The last was the last? No, Skywalker.
yeah,
Uh, Rise of Skywalker, right?
yeah.
Star Wars Rise. Uh, I mean, no, I'm sorry. I said stars. Star Wars Rise. What's it? Rise of Skywalker. I can't type now. So. Okay, it came out in 2019. That was 5 years ago. So since then, we've had a slew of movies about to come out involving Star Wars. We've had a ton of shows. We've had shows on top of shows on top of shows on top of shows.
Yeah.
You heard me talk about it a million times. The shows have been extremely underwhelming.
Mhm.
They've been a show. They've been a show.
It has been a
Uh,
thing.
yeah, it's been a thing. Nothing to write home about for sure. I'm kind of getting tired of that, man. But as far as this movie, them saying that they moved that release date off of the 26th or whatever. I mean, sorry, I keep saying 26, 2026. I'm really not surprised, man. Like we
Yeah,
all the time didn't even know James Mangold was having a movie, supposedly a Star Wars movie that he was getting made.
yeah,
Um, I didn't. Now I do remember them talking about there's supposed to be like a Jedi Order movie or whatever supposed to be coming out. I'm not holding my breath on that. Um, James Mango. You can say James Mango. You can say Taika Waititi. You can say what's the woman's name who did Wonder Woman? I'm blanking on her name. Um,
Patty,
thank you, Patty
Patty Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Yeah.
Who else? Oh, Kevin Feige. The list goes
Hmm.
on, right? All these movies are supposed to come out. We never got them. Now you heard me talk about this before with the whole Kathleen Kennedy thing. When you talking about you don't know why they can't get out their own way, because I
Yeah,
said this a million times. Star Wars' main problem is, and you could tell just by looking at the three movies that they came out with, the the Skywalker saga that they
yeah,
came out with, that they don't have a particular direction. We've been talking about this so many times. They don't have a particular direction. They don't have a singular vision. They throw things against the wall, hoping that something sticks. And you would think after this time, after the backlash and the criticism that you've been getting because of how
yeah,
you've been handling this project, you would think that they would handle it a little bit better. I've been saying this for the longest too. Kathleen Kennedy needs to step down. They
yeah.
need to get somebody who has better direction. This had nothing to do with her being a woman and all that. I know folks gonna be like, "Oh, she a woman? Why you saying?" No, it ain't got nothing to do with that because she is still one of the greatest producers of movies of all time. As far as a studio head, it's not for her. I don't know how many times we've seen writers and directors and projects get canceled. We don't know how many times. How many times we've seen her have a director and they're getting taken off get taken off a project and they're adding somebody else because y'all weren't on the same page during the process of putting the movie together. I mean, it's getting old, man. Like I don't understand why we can't just have these situations to where you already know. Matter of fact, you are on you part of the same umbrella as Kevin Feige. You're under the same umbrella as Pixar. I don't understand why you can't get things right. I don't understand why you can't get things right. You see these studios getting things right. Have they had hiccups? Yes. But overall, they've gotten things right. You have never got anything right. I think probably the best thing she probably got right because it's probably when she got Force Awakens, that first Star Wars movie. And what was the other one? What's another one she probably did? I probably say Mandalorian. Probably got Mandalorian right. Uh your audio, cuz. But yeah, like I just that's the thing, man. Like I'm tired of the inconsistencies with this studio, man. It's becoming a laughing stock. It's becoming a joke, and it's like, bro, like come on, man. Like what are we doing? Like after a while, you can't keep doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results. It's not how that works. And so they could sit here and say all day long, man, that they you know, they're doing a episode 10 through 12. I don't believe it. Cause listen to me, man. They can have principal photography. They can have a script written. They can come out with a movie poster. They can come out and have the cast all sit down together for an interview and say what they're doing with the movie. If I don't see a trailer for the movie, I don't believe it's coming out. I'm to that point. They can literally have everything else lined up, but if they don't have a trailer out, I don't believe it. That's where I'm at right now. But what you think though? Up audio again, cuz. I think you mute yourself. There you go.
They about to, I had unmuted it, then unmuted it. So, what was the our favorite movie, our favorite Star Wars movie? Who was in charge when that dropped?
Man, in fact, remember he got taken to Garrett Edwards. Remember he got taken off of that like towards the end of the movie. Cause remember they had somebody else come in at the end of the movie and finish it. You talking about Rogue One?
Yeah, Rogue One. See, that's what I'm saying. Like that was by far the best Star Wars movie in a very long time.
It is.
It's not even
I'm sorry.
close.
I didn't even mention Rogue One. You sorry? We right. My bad. I apologize. Yes, Rogue One is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where that's the type of people that you need to put in these projects, creators of that. Because that
but she didn't have him. He didn't finish it though.
Which is wild. Because like the only Skywalker part was at the end with Vader, and that movie was fantastic. That's why I don't understand. Like, why can't they figure it out?
Why don't so people always get on. I mean, people used to get on Kevin Feige like, oh, he too controlling this and that and this, right? But you saw how the product turned out, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Feige is one, like he has this idea of like, listen, I'm gonna let you make the movie you want to make, but you got to have these certain things in the movie. This is what we need for you to put in the movie, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like Kathleen Kennedy does not do that. I feel like she just goes in and just like, okay, yeah, just go make a movie. Then you start seeing how the movie turned out. Like, no, I don't want that. Well, dang, you told me to make a movie or whatever. Now you tell me to take it out or whatever, bro. I mean, I like that in the movie. Start bumping heads. She moves on from them. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Remember, Phil Lord and Miller when they started doing Solo.
Oh yeah.
Those reports came out as soon as they did Solo. She didn't like what she was seeing in Solo. Then that's when she ended up firing like midway through the movie, and then ended up getting Ron Howard. That's type of stuff I'm talking about. Like, so you didn't sit down with these people and have an idea of what this movie, or the idea that you wanted this movie to have. You want to know why she doesn't do that? Because they don't have an idea what the direction the movie is going in. Me and you just talked about this a while back when you talked about the fact that they had to go and retcon a lot of things because you said in the stories or whatever that this happened, but in the movie you saying this. So now you got to go back and retcon because you didn't remember that you said that in the story, in the book or whatever. And it's like, that's another thing too. I remember when they went back and they were like, yeah, we're gonna everything from now on, everything that Disney owns starts or whatever from now on, everything, whether it be the graphic novels, the comics, the cartoons, the movies, are all gonna be one, gonna be canon. Nope, all gonna be connected. Everything gonna be connected. And I remember thinking to myself, shout out to John Campion, he said this on his show. What's gonna end up happening is it's gonna be so convoluted that you're not going to remember what you said before or whatever. Like, oh, well, you said this person was born before this person. Why all of a sudden in this movie he born after or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much going on. Like I said, you did not lay out a foundation or a singular story of what you're going to go with going forward. It's kind of like what you said when you started talking. But Star Wars is so vast. It's not like, I mean, I know DC and Marvel are vast too, but it's like it's different though. It's like it's more contained.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this idea of them is more contained. Star Wars can go in so many different directions, bro. Like, there's not a singular, like, story for Star Wars. Like, it's different ideas, different thoughts and stuff like that go along in Star Wars, which makes them a whole lot difficult than for you to just tie it down to this. We're going to stay with this singular story. Like, it's kind of hard, bro. So that's why I always encourage them to, like, if you're going to do a new movie, like you was just saying a minute ago, stay away from the Star Wars, the Skywalker stuff, bro. It's so vast with Star Wars. You can do a completely different story that it feels more in the Star Wars realm, but it don't have to necessarily be tied into anything.
That part.
So that's the part I don't like about that, man. Like, I don't know why they don't understand that. It's like that's common sense. Like, even Lucas, George Lucas even kind of mentioned that before. Talk about the vastness of Star Wars. It's not just tied down to the Skywalkers are just a singular story in a vast
Yep.
universe, bro. So,
Yep.
but yeah, you got anything else?
No, it's just frustrating. Yeah, they need to come out with a game plan. I'm surprised Iger hasn't taken to. It just doesn't feel like he's taken to Star Wars the way that he did to Marvel. Like Marvel, he made sure that Feige got took back control of it, was more inundated, or was more into the product that he was before, and then also ensuring that, and then cut down on the amount of product that's coming out as well. And I'm surprised when it comes to as Star Wars, he hasn't made sure that Kathleen is more in the product as well. Yeah, we want her to be
Well,
changed out, but we still, as far as like there, there needs to be a game plan or a movie plan, a
oh, I see what
Bible
you're saying.
essentially
I see
when
what
it
you're
comes
saying.
to things. Yeah, that's coming out. That's essentially what he made sure that Bob got back to doing. It's like you were already doing this. I need for you to get back to doing this. So I'm surprised he had to like, hey, Kathleen, this is working at Marvel. You need to start doing this as well. You need to have come up with a 5 or 10 year plan,
Yeah.
come flesh it out, and then start putting it together instead of just dropping this here, that here. And I don't like that. Change directors mid movie, and then you start seeing how the movies are choppy. Like I'm just surprised he hadn't done the same thing for Star Wars like he did for Marvel. That's all I'm saying. That's all I
You
got.
got to. No, that's a great point though. I didn't think about
Yeah,
that because
yeah.
you just hit a nail on the head on that one, bro. That's a great point. Um,
Mhm.
because the only thing that, like, when as soon as Bob Iger gave Feige his power back, you saw
Mhm.
it immediately. It's like, yo, we stopping this project, we stopping that project, we gonna start that over, blah blah blah, right?
Yep.
And it's like as soon as he got back and gave her power, she went right back to what she was doing before Bob Chapek. Remember, Chapek made them stop announcing stuff if they weren't
Yep.
going to make anything. And
Yep.
so, yeah, she got her power back, and the first thing she started doing, hey, y'all, let's start announcing stuff again, and then
Yeah.
never make it, never go through, whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's, and you right though, like, but I think I don't think that the 5 year plan or whatever, 10 year plan or whatever it was that Kevin Feige had, I don't think that was a Bob Iger thing.
Yeah.
I think that was just like that was just a
Probably.
intelligent move by Feige. I think it was something he did on his
Yeah.
own, understanding
Yeah.
like, yo,
No,
I
no,
got a
I believe
studio
that.
now.
I believe that, but I'm saying like, why would he should have Star Wars do the same thing? It's like another part of our studio is doing this plan and it's working out. I need for you to do the same thing, type of deal, you know?
And you know what's funny? Because you said that, like, it would make sense, right?
Hmm.
Just put a 5 year plan together.
Yeah,
Just put a 5 year plan. We're not saying that this
yeah,
5 year plan is going to be the makeup of
it's
all of Star Wars or whatever, but
yeah,
do it within 5 year increments, right? Like, okay,
yeah.
we're gonna do a show, 2 movies, or whatever. Like, whatever the case
Hmm.
is, make a 5 year plan or a 10 year plan or whatever it is, and that way, and when you map it out, map
Yeah,
it out. You know what I'm saying? Like the same matter of fact, hell, look who doing it. Look what James Gunn doing over there in DC right now.
exactly.
He ain't dropped nothing yet, but he already
Exactly.
mapping things out, and
He
because
hasn't
and
mapped
that's what I'm
out.
saying. And that's why I'm saying I think it's more of her choice because
Hmm.
you can't sit here and tell me, like I just said, Kathleen Kennedy works under Disney with Kevin Feige, and
Yeah.
you ain't picked up nothing this man has done. You don't see the success that Marvel's had, right? But you
Yeah.
see James Gunn doing it. James Gunn said,
Hmm.
"Dang, I was over here at Marvel. I see how they move. I saw the success, and
Yeah.
he's implementing those things over there right now in DC. The way he's putting things together and stuff. That's
Yeah.
common sense. That's just something you got to do yourself. Like you
Yeah.
want this stuff to succeed. You want people to get off your back. You want the fans to finally flock in droves to the back to the movie theater
Hmm.
for your product, bro. You got to do better, man. You got to do better. Like I don't know, I don't understand it, cuz you've been at this for a minute. When did Force Awakens come out? What 16, I think. You've been a studio head for almost 10 years. What do you have to show for it? That's I don't get it. But think your stuff went up again, cuz. But yeah, I don't get it, man. It's just confusing to me. I don't it's just common sense stuff. It's like, oh, I see how they moving. James Gunn now see how he moving. let me do things a little bit different. It's not what they're doing over there at Lucasfilms, man. Like if she's not gonna do that, then move her to the side and get somebody else. It's that simple, bro. But yeah, I think your audio out again, cause I don't know what's up with your audio today. Like it'd be good for a couple minutes, then so need to go right back up. All right, boy, you doing that? Let me go to this next one here. Colin Farrell is set to return as the Penguin in the Batman 2 and 3. Says Colin Farrell has revealed that he has officially signed to play Penguin in all three Matt Reeves Batman movies. He will also appear in 5 or 6 scenes in the Batman Part 2. Yeah, I think that news had kind of come out, and everybody was talking about that. I listen, bro. Matt Reeves needs a Nobel Peace Prize or something, man. This man is putting together one of the most underrated, universes I've ever seen in cinema, man. We got the Batman, of course, the first movie that he made, and then we had the Penguin we just got with the Penguin. And now, because of the success of both of those, you hear the studio wants to do more. They want to do more. They want to extend to more. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and talk about this too with that. Barry Killerman, the Joker is rumored for the new Batman movie and series after the Penguin's success. Says according to the new report, the Joker won't be in Batman Part 2, but will instead be the main villain in Batman Part 3. The reports claim that Barry will first appear in the spin-off series like the Penguin, and in The Way of the Penguin is the bridge between Batman and the Batman Part 2. The rumored series would link the next two films in what Reeves is calling the Batman epic crime saga. Like, man, I don't know what they call it, but I'm calling it fire is what I'm calling it. Listen, man. I just I don't I like the fact that, and another thing too. So I know he's not over this. James Gunn, I know he's not over it, but it looks like he is also working hand in hand with Matt Reeves. Unlike your boy Todd Phillips, who didn't want nobody's input, he had it all under control. You know, he wanted to be the guy, and that didn't turn out too well for the Joker Part 2. But anyway, um, I like this news. You get to flush out. Listen, I like the fact that we're gonna get something completely separate from a connected universe as far as like the overall DC. Like I like the fact that we're gonna be able to get more creative ideas for the Batman, other than Batman got to be team up with a Plastic Man or Superman or Green Lantern or whatever. Like you're gonna get your own very grounded, very realistic Batman story. That's what I like. And so for me, man, I think this is great. You get to see Matt Reeves flush out this universe a little bit more. That's a positive because I like I said, I love this. I love this franchise right now. Like I said, I love the Batman. I've seen it so many times. The Penguin was a great show. We haven't. I know me. You haven't talked about the Penguin after you. We had a show another, so we really ain't talked about it. But I don't know if you want to talk about a little bit of the Penguin, man. Kind of give me your ideas of what you thought about the Penguin, bro. Because listen, bro, listen. You know what's about the Penguin? I gotta say this too. The fact that you know how a lot of time we get these movies, they're like, oh, they got this movie about the villains, right? Like a Maleficent or somebody like that, right? Like you always, oh, we got this movie about a villain or whatever, and they turn to be like an anti-hero and all that. This is the first time I think in comic book history, bro, where we got a villain who was actually a villain that you hated by the end of the show. So, but now what you think though, cuz?
Yeah, that was by far. Can you hear me now?
Hey, turn up a little bit.
It's,
Yeah, other than that, you good.
today's just been one of them days.
Yeah, so we apologize y'all for the technical difficulty. But yeah, I ain't mentioned about that Joker movie though, or Joker show.
Hold on. Keep going. I'm gonna have to restart.
You said Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But no. But yeah, no. Let's see. My thoughts on the Penguin though, man. That show was off the chain, man. I know a lot of people were mad at at the Penguin after the show because of the fact that that I know a lot of people were mad at him after the show. Excuse me, because of what happened with Victor at the end. Hurt everybody's heart. So my man, my wife was so upset, and it was to the point like now I don't know. It's like we rooted for the Penguin during the show, and it's like at the end, it's like, well, dang, now I kind of wish you'd have got his. But
Yeah,
now it's like you really gonna hate him when it comes to Batman 2
yeah,
or Batman 3 or whatever when he's in there or whatever. So, but now what you think though, cuz?
yeah. I think they did a fantastic job with the Penguin. He was a legit bad guy, especially
Yes.
what was it? I think it was episode 7 when they showed what he did to his little brother, to his brothers.
Oh man.
Like when he closed it and left, it's like, please
Wait,
don't
let me
tell
ask you a
me
question.
these. Yeah,
Let me ask you a question about that because this is an argument that's been going on online. Do you think he did it on purpose?
I don't think he did. I think he was upset, and then he just got over it. I think at first it was just figure it out, and then once he got home, he was able to have his mom to himself. At that point, that's when the evil kicked in. It was like it. What happens to him happens to him. If they get out, yeah, whatever. If they don't, I'm not going to help them get out. I think a switch just clicked. He just was able to have his mom to himself. I think it was at that point he became a villain.
Yeah, because I don't think he did it on purpose because like he kept like looking out the window for him and all that stuff. That's why I was kind of like, I
Yeah.
don't think he did it on purpose. But at the same time, kind of like what Sophia said in the show, he also did not tell his mom that he locked him down there or nothing like
Nope.
that. So like you
Nope.
said, that might have been the time where everything kind of switched and he's like, yeah, this dude is this kid is evil, bro.
Yep.
Straight evil, man. Like
Yep.
he don't care about nobody but himself.
Nope.
Mom almost got her finger chopped off. He didn't care.
Nope.
Like you said, killed his brothers. Uh, Killed Victor at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
show. Like
Oh my
it's
god.
so much, bro. Like I'm like, yo, and I was telling my wife, man, because a lot of people when they picture the penguin, they think of like the penguin, like the old Batman, Adam West Batman show where doing a rant, waddling, got the
Yeah.
little umbrella and all that stuff, bro.
Yeah.
I tell her, I even showed her a video on Variant Comics
Mm-hmm.
YouTube channel. I was like, bro, listen, you gotta sit down and listen, look at this. The penguin ain't no joke.
Yeah.
This dude is so malicious, bro. Like they nailed him to down to a T, bro, on that show,
Yeah.
bro. Like I'm like, man, that dude is evil, man. He's evil,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I was like, man, I want him to. I know Batman don't kill. I know he don't kill, but man, somebody got to get the penguin, bro. Like,
He
golly,
got to break
man.
his spirit. He got to break him.
I'm
Because
like, you got to do something, bro. Cause I was like, man, and the fact that Victor didn't have no family,
yeah.
and took his ID, just threw it in the water, like I'm like,
Yeah. And then took his money, emptied out his
yeah,
pocket, took his wallet, took his money, and then threw the ID into the river. It's like he
nah,
treating him like he's nobody, where
yeah,
he helped you get through all of this craziness, and it was like, oh my, that's like the whole time throughout the whole season, you were nervous for Victor. It's like, is he going to survive? Is he going to survive? Is he going to survive? And then they get to the end and say, okay, finally, like he survived, and then they kill him. It's like you SOBs.
bro.
This is
I know folks were thinking that he was gonna beat Victor's ass, and I was like, ain't no way in the world he gonna beat Victor's ass.
yeah,
But then, like I was kind of starting to lean that way, like maybe he is like not because he, because of the name or whatever, but like maybe it's one of those cases where something like clicks with him, especially when he shot that dude in the neck,
yeah,
Squid or whatever his name was.
yeah,
When he shot him in the neck, I thought, okay, maybe he would probably like he saw that he don't mind killing no more.
yeah,
Maybe then he was probably turning to Victor's ass, where he cutting his arm up after each victim or whatever that he kills or whatever. But then it's like, he don't kill he want to kill a victim though.
yeah,
That don't seem like Victor at all. Like I think he's supposed to be the moral compass of the show, where all these
yeah.
people doing evil things, but he has a good heart or whatever. And so I
Mm-hmm.
could see him being Victor's ass, but now we know he's not Victor's ass.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
but
man.
yeah,
That's
that was a great show, bro. That was a
yeah.
great show, man. Like I said, he signed that three picture deal, two He signed on to play in 2 more of the movies or whatever.
That's good.
Um, so we're gonna definitely see, man. Uh, are you cool with them making a Joker show, kind of
Yeah.
like they did with Penguin?
As long as they keep it, oh my god, if they can do it anywhere close to the Penguin, it will be insane. Because Joker is going to be a legit villain to begin with. So for
Bruh.
them to do it that style,
You can't anti-hero that with him,
oh
bro.
no, absolutely not. Like,
Ain't no way.
well, because like I think that's what they tried to do with the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, like the first one. Like you could see what led to him
Like
becoming what he is. Like it was just
you want us to be sympathetic for him.
yeah, like it was just a series of just bad things happening, and
Mhm.
it just a thing just twitched. How that better not happen with Joker? Like it need to be from get
Nah,
go. Like this dude is evil, and he is the epitome of evil. And we're Batman. That's what I'm going to be curious of when they do the show is how are they going to allow him to do what he do, let Joker do what he do without Batman being there. So
bro.
that's
I
gonna
was
have
thinking that about the Penguin. I'm like, yo, where is Batman at, bro? Like, especially
yeah,
that part where when they blew that bond up and then like it collapsed that part of the
yeah,
street and all that. I'm
yeah,
like, bro, like where the heck is Batman at, bro? During all this, and my
yeah,
wife like, oh, he probably also doing something else. I'm like, but it's only been a week. This is
yeah,
supposedly supposed to be a week after the incidents that happened in the Batman movie.
yeah,
And so that's why I was like, when I saw it, then of course at the end they showed the bat symbol at the end. But
yeah,
I'm like, bro, where you been, bro?
yeah,
You could have stopped all this, man. Like somebody like the Penguin, you telling me? So this is the thing too. Like Batman is one of those characters, bro. Like in the comics, he watches these certain villains or whatever. You
hmm
know that um Falcone and them are gone now.
yeah,
You should already know about his family, and you should know about the
hmm
underlings he has, right? Like the people who
yeah,
up under him is gonna want to take his spot.
yeah,
Like Batman would be watching those guys,
yeah,
and so that's why I was surprised when all this stuff was going down. I know that gang war and all that stuff. I know he know about that stuff.
hmm
So it's like, where was he at during all this? That
yeah,
shooting at what was it, episode like 3 or 4, whatever. That shooting
yeah,
that they had in the middle of the street with the
yeah,
Penguin getting away in that van and all that. I'm like,
yeah.
bro, so you tell me he don't know, he didn't hear, don't know. I'm like, okay, well, but I guess, man, we gonna see though.
uh, they had talked to Colin Farrell about that, and he said he believes that for what he took it as was Batman was probably having an existential crisis. I think that the flood was on him, that he failed to see with the Riddler, that it was all his fault. So I think that that's why you don't see him in Penguin. It's because that's what he's going through. You got to remember, this is a young Batman.
Yeah,
So he's still trying to figure it out. This is before he becomes the
the
symbol.
Batman we know. Yeah,
Before he becomes larger than life to be feared. So when he said that, I was like, I mean, that makes sense though. Like he's still trying to figure this out. He's
so to piggyback what you just said, Matt Reeves said that too.
yeah,
He said the Batman in Batman 2 is going to be kind of dealing with that, like the fact that like he's gonna have issues with being Batman because, like you said, he's gonna have doubts because he felt like he failed
hmm
when that whole bombing or whatever. Because remember, he was close. He was like
yeah,
a step slow,
yeah,
and that bomb ended up going off. He had caught the Riddler, but he was a step slow behind him, and the bombs ended up going off.
yeah,
So, like you said, this is the young Batman. He's only
hmm
been Batman for what 2 years at this
yeah,
time. And
yeah,
so he's still doing like a lot of them rookie mistakes and all that stuff. He's gonna have to learn a lot before he becomes the Batman that we know. Um,
exactly.
what else I was gonna say? So and also too, there's a rumor too that they might be doing I'm hearing more and more rumors because Quarter Owls might be in this.
Oh my
Um, I,
god.
I'm trying. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. Leave me alone, lose my number, bro. If they Quarter Owls in this movie, don't talk to me ever again, boy. I'm in the movie
Yo,
theaters.
if they pull out the Court of Owls in this movie, like I just want to see one preview. Just give me one preview of like just a Court of Owls symbol or whatever. I'm not watching anything else. Like as if it's about to be the Batman, like nope. Just tell me when I can buy my ticket.
Bro, I'm trying
I
to
don't
tell
want
you.
to see. I don't want
And
anything
I
else
can
to
see,
spoil it.
yeah. I was gonna say I could see Court of Owls being in this too because I can see it, like it can be like a corruption thing, like an
Hmm.
underworld type thing, underhand type thing. Like I
Yeah.
could definitely see that, bro. That's why I could see Court of Owls would fit perfect in this. Now, do you
Yeah.
want them to do you want Matt Reeves to handle Court of Owls, or you want James Gunn to handle Court of Owls in the new DCU?
Uh, so that's the struggle. Can I get it both? Can I have both of them?
I would like it in both. I would not be mad at it, but I don't see them doing both though.
Because I would love for it to be Matt Reeves because that means that we finally get it. We'll end up getting it sooner if it's Matt Reeves. If it's James Gunn, it will be further out. We'll get it.
Yeah,
It'll be great, but I think it will last longer as well. You know, having them around because I feel like that this Batman won't be around as long just because it's a self-contained
right.
entity of the DC. Oh my God, this if I have to choose, I gotta go Matt Reeves. Give it to me immediately. Like we've been waiting, we've been asking for Court of Owls in a Batman movie for a very long time. Give it to
Yeah.
me. Give me Court of Owls ASAP.
Now
'Cause
listen, if
oh
they
my God,
if they
that'd
gonna
be
do
it.
Court of Owls, cuz you got to give me talent too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh,
Like you
because
gotta
that's
give me
just
all that, bro. Now
all
don't
of
do
it.
the zombie Court of Owls like assassins and stuff like that. You gotta do
Nah,
all
nah,
that.
nah, nah,
But
nah.
like keep it grounded or whatever. They got this
Yeah,
one assassin guy who take care of stuff in Talon. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like that could be a huge problem for Batman. You know what I'm saying? How to deal with Talon and the Court of Owls or whatever, because
yeah,
they got pulled
yeah.
throughout the whole entire Gotham City with
Mm-hmm.
political figures and law enforcement and all that stuff, judges and whatever. So yeah, I could definitely see that, bro. That would be fire, bro.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If I had a choice, yeah, I would go Matt Reeves. Try to get it immediately. That'd be
I
my
think.
choice.
Well, I'm with you because with Matt Reed, I think Matt Reed could tell it pretty interesting, bro. I
Yeah,
think he can. I'm with you on that one, bro. I'm definitely
yeah.
with you.
And I don't think he would go zombie. I think he would keep it as grounded. As you've
Yeah, I
seen,
think he goes
everything
on.
that he's done with this so far is about
Hmm.
keeping it crazy grounded. So yeah, I would trust him with that.
I can see that too, bro. All right, bro. Let's get to. Got some Marvel news for you, cuz this is something you
Yeah.
kind of been excited about. I know my wife is. Denzel Washington says Ryan Coogler is writing a part for him in Black Panther 3. Marvel is not yet officially announced another Black Panther. Says who knew that the person breaking the news of Ryan Coogler's work on the third Black Panther movie would be one of the most legendary actors in all of Hollywood? Cause
Yeah,
Marvel Studio uh has pardon me, hasn't made any announcements
yeah.
about another Black Panther movie after Black Panther Wakanda Forever. But it appears that Coogler is writing a third installment of the series and that he's writing a role specifically for Oscar winner Denzel Washington. All right, cuz man, what's your take on that, man?
I'm excited. Denzel's getting ready to retire. I'm sure everybody has heard it by now. He has it's like 5 items that he wants to do. That's left that he wants to do before he retires. So it'll be a little after he's 70. So this excites me. We've been wanting him to be in the MCU forever. This makes Chadwick Boseman's speech towards Denzel several years
Oh, yeah.
ago like that much bigger now that he will be in Black Panther. Oh my God, this yeah, I'm excited for this, and I'm very curious of who and what they will have Denzel playing.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. It would be full circle for real with
Yeah,
the whole Chadwick part.
yeah,
Um, I mean, I was trying to tell my wife because she was like, "It's gonna happen." I'm like, "But we don't know that yet. It hasn't been confirmed." And this
yeah,
article right here pretty much just confirmed what we were just talking about. I was trying
yeah,
to tell her. He's saying that he's writing a script
yeah,
and he has him in mind in the script. It
yeah,
has not been greenlit yet. I'm telling you, because what they need to do is find somebody to play T'Challa. We
yeah,
need T'Challa back. Now,
yep,
with the whole multiverse thing, it's easier. It's kind of not easy as far as like, oh, just throw anything out there and whatever. But I'm talking as
yeah,
far as it being easier to explain how they got T'Challa or a T'Challa back, right?
yeah, yeah,
T'Challa's son. You can say like, hey, you pulled him from the future or something, and now he's a Black Panther or whatever. We don't, something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Find a way to get a T'Challa back here in the MCU. Like, we don't need Shuri to be the Black Panther anymore.
yeah,
We saw that didn't turn out too well. The
yeah,
movie made over 800 million, but the first movie made over what was it, over 1.2 or 1.3 billion with a B.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it definitely lost money. So I mean, I know a lot of people are like, oh, 800 is still good. It is still good.
yeah,
But I'm talking as far as comparison to from the second one to the first one, it lost money. So uh, which I was on that train of we got to recast them. I know a lot of people like, no, don't recast them, which I've
yeah,
always said before. The actor serves the movie, not the other way around.
yeah,
And I felt like even Chadwick Boseman's brother had kind of asked for Marvel to, can you recast them?
hmm,
That's how you pass on the actor's legacy. You don't just completely just scrap him and then start something completely different. That's not what you do. You pay respect by letting somebody else take on that mantle
yeah,
or whatever, or should I say, pass on the baton or whatever for that character. But because I felt like that, I don't know, it just felt like a more of an homage. The whole entire movie felt like more of an homage. It didn't feel the same, not because he wasn't in it, but just
yeah,
I don't know, man. Just you need T'Challa. We need T'Challa, bro. It's like you having a Batman movie, and all of a sudden, you know what? Because Christian Bale died, we're not gonna ever have another Batman. We're just
yeah.
gonna cast somebody else as as Batman's son or something, and he's gonna be Batman or whatever. Like that's
Yeah.
not how that works. You
Moving
need Bruce
forward,
Wayne. You
forever
need
would
a
be Terry.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you need Batman, bro. You need
yeah,
Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is Batman. T'Challa is Black Panther.
yeah,
So yeah, I just hope they recast him, man. Like you said, I without knowing the idea or the direction they're going with the movie, I don't know who he could be in the movie.
yeah.
So I know people are like, oh, he could be Black Panther. No, he's not gonna be Black
Nah,
Panther.
nah,
The dude
nah,
almost 70 years old. He's not Black Panther, bro.
nah.
He definitely not gonna be T'Chaka because T'Chaka's dead. So
Yeah, yeah.
or maybe he'll be T'Chaka or maybe he'll be an older Black Panther in a different timeline or something. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be
That'd
crazy.
be interesting. That'd be interesting. But yeah, I don't see him. I mean, I don't know what they can make him as far as the movie because we don't have an idea what the movie's gonna be. So
Yeah.
you got anything else, man?
Nah, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Speaking of perfect, cause I know you holding all hope for this one.
it.
Kevin Feige says they're still planning on bringing Mahershala Ali's Blade to the MCU. We are committed to Blade. We love the character. We will love the version that Mahershala has of him. I can say that the character will reach the MCU. Before you start talking, cuz I'm gonna say this, cuz I tell my wife this, cuz she said she heard about this too, and she's like, oh, I thought they were ending the movie. Let me read that one more time so people can understand exactly what he said, so he won't get it confused.
Yeah,
He says we are still bringing Mahershala Ali's Blade to the MCU. He said to the MCU.
yeah,
I don't see anything in there saying that they're going to still do a Blade movie. They're still going to bring him to the MCU,
yeah,
which means that he can be in anything as Blade.
yeah,
He can be in anything as Blade. That does not necessarily mean that they're going to still do the movie,
yeah,
but they're going to keep the character. I'm fine with that.
yeah,
I'm fine with that. Don't sit there and continue to keep holding on to something that you're not going to use as far as the movie. But if you're talking about he can be in like Secret Wars and all that, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Because I mean, the guy's sitting there, he's ready to go.
yeah,
And I think a lot of people want to see this guy's Blade. So if you're going to bring him into the MCU, you can do that all day long. But as far as him having his own movie, I'm doubting it. But what you think?
It's upsetting that it's getting to the point. Yeah, we won't have him have his own movie at this point. But but us having Mahershala Ali's Blade does make me happy. So for them to still be committed to have the portrayal of his Blade in the MCU does
Yeah.
have me happy. So gotta get it where you can, and at this point, that's why the only way we'll be able to get it is if he's in an Avengers event situation, or yeah, I could see him being in Secret Wars. I would hope for something sooner than that because Secret Wars is a while away. But it is what it is at this point. So yeah, just having Blade Mahershala Ali's Blade in a film at this point. I'll be happy with it.
Hey, you think he's gonna be in What If?
Ooh. Mm, no, like no. I think they would have showed it. I think
You
they would have
think?
showed. Yeah.
Or maybe keep that as a secret?
Well, because I think Storm
Yeah.
having Mjorn would be bigger than having Blade. Uh,
Yeah, you
I
probably
guess it's
right.
possible. They do have the zombies happening, so I guess it would be possible for Blade to be there to help deal with him because it's you go with the fantastical between vampires and zombies.
Zombies.
So
Hey,
yeah,
when does
I
that
think it's
come out?
possible. Christmas, right around Christmas.
Not talking about the zombie show. When does that actually come
Oh,
out? Because
oh,
what if comes out around Christmas?
yeah. I, I'm not sure then. That's the only thing I was thinking about was the what if.
Yeah, they got that
Uh,
two different shows. 'Cause matter of fact, I just saw some news. They said that not Scarlett Johansson. What's the girl name? They played Wanda.
oh, yeah,
Elizabeth Olsen
yeah.
is supposed to be doing the voice again of Wanda in the zombie show, the
Okay,
Marvel Zombies. So
that's
yeah,
pretty cool. And it sounds like they used the Storm from X-Men '97. That the voice sounds the same.
yeah, it's her. That's her,
So that makes me happy that they use that continuity with her. It's the small details, that they add to show that they actually care. So that makes me happy.
also too. That small detail lets you know that is official that the mutants are in the MCU.
Yeah.
If
Yes,
they're
it
part of
is.
the what if story now. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep. We're there.
we're there, y'all. We're there. And cuz last but not least,
Yep.
Agent Venom film is reportedly in the works at Sony. Says according to insider Daniel RPK, an Agent Venom film is in development at Sony. This project will likely be part of the Sony's Marvel verse. What you think, cuz?
So I need to just be doing whatever they want at this point. It is what it is. Yeah, they probably won't even they I mean I'm gonna go see it either way because it sounds exciting.
Of course.
But it's just Sony being Sony that putting out films that they don't have to do when it comes to the Spider Verse, and this is just another step in it. So it is what it is.
Bruh.
You know I'm right. Like
No, you a million percent right. I was about to say the same thing, but Sony don't know what the heck they doing, bro.
nah,
They don't know what they doing. So supposedly they got this rumor that they're gonna try to do a Sinister. They still want to go with that Sinister Six stuff, bro. They still want to
yeah,
go with the Sinister Six. They're trying to find ways to get that. But these movies are failing, bro,
yeah,
because for one thing, you don't have Spider Man.
yeah.
It's a Spider Man universe, and you can't mention Spider Man's name. It's the stupidest thing
That's
I've ever heard in my
that's
life,
what I just don't understand is like especially just the fact that they are in a partnership. Sony and Marvel are in a partnership with with to allow for Spider-Man to be over. It's it can just be small things here or there, like just to have Spider-Man there. Because even with the Madam Web, you should have said his name. You should have had there should have been more Spider-Man stuff in it, to be honest. And they just kept it weird by not saying his name and just implying. So that was weird. So
so they. Oh no, go ahead, my bad.
I was just about to say, I just hope that they don't do the same thing with this Agent Venom. If it would be a situation where they could say Peter Parker or Spider Man, and they just say like, "Oh, that web slinger over there" or some craziness.
They so supposedly with this whole deal with Marvel, uh Sony can't use any character that Marvel using in the movies.
Uh,
So if Marvel decide to use Mysterio,
yeah.
Sony can't use Mysterio. If they
Okay.
got Spider-Man over here, Sony can't use Spider-Man in their movies because they
Yeah.
don't want the movies to be confused as all in the same
Uh,
universe, which is stupid to me. It's like I'm not saying like y'all got to have share the same story,
yeah.
but like there should be some kind of a leeway in there to where, I don't know. It's like it's your product, like let them use or if that's the case, then say there's Miles Morales is Spider-Man or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Over here in Sony, and then y'all keep Peter Parker over here or whatever, something, bro, because
that
these
would have been
movies aren't gonna
perfect.
last long without him, bro. Like that's like you having a Batman Rose Gallery movie, right? Like you got the Arkham City or Arkham Asylum show. Like if you had Penguin and a Joker, like from the Matt Reeves show, and then they don't have Batman at all. They don't mention him. You can't mention Batman. What the heck were you doing then? Like
exactly.
Like you after a while, man, these bad guys are going to need their opposite, bro. Like the only person who can stop them is that superhero or whatever, right? Like I said, Madam Web's supposed to be tied to Spider-Man, literally tied to Spider-Man, and she can't mention this guy's name at all in the movies. Not even his real name. In the movies. And so I don't know, man. It's crazy to me. I think this is probably their way of continuing the Venom franchise, but without Tom Hardy. I think Tom Hardy's kind of ready to go to the next thing. But I just hate the fact that Sony just keeps throwing stuff against the wall, hoping something sticks, bro. I don't like that. They don't have a direction either.
Yeah. They've been hanging out with Kathleen Kennedy.
I guess so, because like they thought AJ just I don't know, bro. Like I don't really look forward to anything Sony drops, to be honest with you. We know we got Craven coming out next month. We're gonna see how that go. I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
I'm holding out hope.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm holding out
if that's
hope.
bad, bro. If that's bad, like
I'm gonna be
bro. Sony gotta hang it up, bro. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like y'all not doing it right. Like y'all gotta or just I don't know, bro. Because I'm with you. I hope Craven is good. I really do. I don't hope that no movie's bad.
Exactly.
But after what I just seen from Madam Web and all that, like what you think of Venom 3?
I enjoyed it. As long as they kept it around Tom Hardy and Venom, like just those. As long as it was just those two were the like on screen and the main thing, it was great. When they started going like extra further out, as far as like the extra symbiotes got a little off, and then they go further with like the God of Venom or whatever, King of Venom or symbiotes. It got a little weird, but as long as it was contained to the two of them, it was great. So I would give it it was okay. It was fun to watch. Had great moments, but yeah, I think they were trying to do too much at times.
Oh, I agree. They were trying to do too much at times. I don't like the fact that they got once again Sony doing this again. It's kind of like how they do with their trailers. Like you remember the Morbius trailer where they had that Spider-Man post in the background and people had people talking, man, had them buzzing. You see the movie, no sign of Spider-Man, nothing in the movie or whatever. They just did that to kind of to draw you in and get you hyped or whatever. It kind of did the same thing with this, right? For one, they retconned that little piece of Venom and said that, oh no, he wasn't in the MCU. He actually was over here when they got that little piece. I'm like, bro, see, I'm like, oh, okay. Then two, the fact that they hyped us up with no, remember that was a big news. Everybody was talking about it online and all that.
Right before the movie dropped. Yeah.
What was the point of him being in there, cuz?
Nothing. That's what I said. Like it was no point of. The only thing he did was send those things out, and that was it. Like
so you can send them out, but you can't send yourself out.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, he had his head down the whole time. You didn't even see him.
Literally.
So that's all he did the whole time. Like I don't know, bro. That didn't serve any purpose. Like I said, it was just another thing that Sony did. Say, oh, look, we got this, we got no.
Exactly.
And then everybody like, oh, we got no in the movie. I'm thinking like, bro, when I seen him in the beginning of the movie, like, oh, okay, they're gonna be.
Okay. Like, oh, they're bringing it.
It's about to get real. Yeah, like we're about to get real today. Like, okay, they got no. He about to get released or whatever. I was telling you that before we saw the movie. I'm like, bro, no is an Avenger level threat.
Yeah.
I don't know how they gonna do this with just Venom, bro. Like. You saw Venom and them other symbiotes was struggling with those little roach looking things or whatever, right?
Exactly.
I'm like, what they're gonna do with No? Like No is the king of the symbiotes. Like he controlled them. And so that's why I was like, man, when I saw it, then when we saw the movie, I'm like, man, what the heck? Like they really baited everybody in thinking like, yo, we got No, y'all. Maybe it was even trying to figure out who was playing Noel and all that. Maybe they thought it was Daryl from Walking Dead.
Yeah.
But kind of find out it was Andy Serkis and all that. He was the voice of Noel and all that. And I'm just like, bro, like, man, that was a wasted opportunity. And then at the end, they had that little part where it made it seem like he gonna eventually escape or whatever. So get ready.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not getting ready for that.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you gonna probably lead us in some other direction again, bro, and let us down. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. But I mean, it got an 81 audience score.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
41
Like it.
41% Rotten Tomato score.
Yeah, I mean, it tracks.
I mean, it wasn't as bad as like they said it was. Like I heard people say it was or whatever. Like, it wasn't that bad, but I mean, it is what it is. Like I always felt like these Venom movies they've been pretty solid. Like they weren't like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I gotta
Mm-hmm.
go tell my friends about this and then like I felt like they could have did better, bro, with the Venom
Yeah.
movies, in my opinion. Especially with the way, man. Well, I was waiting for him to get a Spider-Man symbol on his chest, bro. I was waiting to get the Spider-Man chest symbol, bro. We still didn't get that, but anyway. So now it kind of got me wondering because they retconned it in this third Venom.
Yeah.
Are we gonna is Tom what's the boy name?
Tom Holland.
Thank you. Is Tom Holland gonna get his symbiote?
He should.
I mean, we got Secret Wars coming up in the comics when he got on Battle World and all that. He got the symbiote, the black suit. So I'm wondering, are we still getting that because they retconned that little dot actually being here in Eddie's world, and not in the 616 or whatever. So
yeah.
I mean, they brought up events in Venom. Remember at the very beginning when Eddie was in that bar of what happened over in the 616, which is why it kind of got me wondering if they're actually going to fully retcon that, or if he's still going to have that piece still left behind also in the 616, where Tom Holland will also get a black suit or whatever. But we'll see, man.
One can only hope at this point.
Yeah, I mean that's all we can do. We can just wait and hope, I guess. Because other than that, man, I got one question for you, man.
What you got?
This right. What you watching, man?
Man, listen. So, just about all the great shows that came out finally within the past few weeks. So I started watching Alex Cross yesterday.
Is it good?
Oh my god, it's really good. It's definitely a must watch. Got to put it on your list. I started watching The Day of the Jackal on Peacock. That's good as well. It's the Lioness on Paramount Plus as well. That's the main shows that I've been watching. It's been fantastic. But yeah, y'all definitely have to put Alex Cross and Day of the Jackal on your list, immediately. The Day of the Jackal dropped the first 5 episodes, and then it's going to be weekly for 5 weeks up till episode 10, and then Alex Cross dropped all 8 of its episodes, I believe. I don't think it's going. I think it was just an immediate drop for all of its episodes, and it's been fun to watch so far. It's captivating, and it's a good one. What you been watching?
Not really a lot, man. Just random stuff. Nothing I can't really talk about. Like random movies, like on Netflix and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I watched Distraction 2 again with your boy Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, getting ready for part 3.
Oh, part 3 is coming out.
That's what I heard. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. I saw that they were prepared for part 3.
Why are you telling me this? Cause why is you telling me? I tell my wife that. I said, man, I hope they come out with a part 3, man. So I've been watching Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been rewatching that. I'm just ready to get to the. I'm on the Goku Black saga. I'm just trying to hurry up and get to the Tournament of Power saga. Man, I love that saga, man. That's one of my favorite ones. That's that, the Frieza saga, and probably the Saiyan saga. Probably like my 3 favorite. But out of all of Dragon Ball, it's probably my 3 favorite. What else I've been watching, bro? Of course, we watched the Penguin. Nothing else on. But I'm just waiting. I'm just ready for next season, man. Oh, should I say next year?
Yeah.
I get on these shows. So like, what's coming out? It's coming out in February.
Is it Disney dropped a huge trailer with all their shows.
Yeah.
What is for? I feel like it's a Disney show.
I know Daredevil come out on the 4th of March.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna never get that. Dang, something coming out in February. I can't remember. But of course, What If coming out next month.
Yeah.
Craven coming out next month. I think Star Wars got that little show with them kids or whatever. I'm not watching that junk, man. I'm sorry, cuz I'm not watching it, man.
I might catch it. It looks interesting. It had Jack was pulled in when I showed it to him.
Yeah, that should keep his interest.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be his new hope.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I would love that.
but no, that's pretty much all I've been watching, man. I ain't really been watching too much. Oh, you know what I did watch? I did watch The Watchmen, the chapter 1.
Oh, how was it?
It wasn't that bad, bro. I just feel like with that, like this story's been told so many times.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like it's like by the numbers when it's telling the story. It's like, oh man, I already know what's happening and stuff in here. What's gonna happen next and stuff.
Yeah.
But it really feels like they're just doing it like cookie cutter. Like it's like, okay, now this panel, now this panel, now this panel. That's what it feels like. Yeah. But I know part 2, chapter 2 had dropped. I haven't watched that one yet. I might watch that on the cinema app, see what they're talking about. But other than that, man, I ain't not really. Just been trying to catch up on the Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
I didn't even.
One is on Paramount Plus.
Okay, you should have never told me that, but I'm definitely gonna watch that. Definitely watching that, man. I recommend y'all watch that one.
Yes.
What was I about to say?
My bad.
Crap, no, you good. I'm trying to remember what I was about to say.
Extraction 3 has been confirmed late 2024, early 2025.
Can't wait. Oh, bro, they're coming out with The Accountant too.
Yeah. I forgot. What was the time frame of that? Do you remember?
I don't know. They're filming it right now, though.
Okay. I remember when that we finally got the word of that. It was like, this is so overdue.
10 years. Been 10 years.
Gee. Yep, next year. It's supposed to come out next year. I ain't no way. Oh my god. That's
they've been talking about doing it, and they finally got it going. Yep. I can't remember what I was about to say. Yeah, like I said, I just can't wait, man. Trying to figure out more stuff to watch here. Just we got a little quiet time until What If and all that come out.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man.
Yeah, I think right now it's mainly like your regular TV shows like Abbott and Alex and whatnot. And then once the calendar flips over to next year, that's when Nerddom kicks back off again.
Oh, I watched Deadpool Wolverine again.
It's still extra gruesome.
Yeah, my wife said she don't like that movie, bro. She watched it halfway and left and went to the room. She said she did not like that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah. Got a couple comments here from Freezy. He says, "Peace, Kings. Appreciate you, man." He said the like button has been obliterated. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Cuz listen, man. With all that being said, man, it is your boy Real.
It's your boy Will. Miss y'all. Happy to be back.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we'll get some more videos here for y'all here pretty soon. Geeking out on things that we love and as far as involving movies and television. We definitely will be back here, y'all. So y'all stay geeked out here, man. And we be out.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, please. Like and subscribe, y'all. Like and subscribe. And we out.